Hey everybody, Jerry here. And in an upcoming project, I have to make some tapered legs. And so this week, I'm going to show you how I made this quick and easy tapering jig for my table saw. Want to see how I did it? Stick around. For this project, I just using 3/4 inch plywood, a piece I had left over from a previous project. Here shows me cutting two pieces to rough length. The jig is going to be around 23 inches long. And now I'm going to rip both pieces to final width here. The width depends about the size of your rip fence on your table saw. I plan on installing 4 threaded inserts in this jig, and I'm just marking the location of those threaded inserts now so I can actually drill them in the drill press. Now over to the drill press. I have a Forstner bit that is slightly smaller than the outside threads of the insert. The inserts have a 1/4 20 inside thread, and the outside is just a wood thread. I mixed up some 5-minute epoxy to help secure the inserts in the two pieces of the jig, just for some added security. The inserts actually have a hex head on them, so I'm able to use kind of an Allen driver to drive the inserts home into the two pieces. Now I put the two pieces in my vise, and I'm going to mark the location of screw holes in this hinge. This is just a regular standard hinge. Now I'll mark the location for my screw holes. Since the screws are going into plywood edge, I've pre-drilled some holes for my screws. And now just screwing the hinge in place. You can now you can kind of get an idea of the action of the jig here. Now I've cut some pieces out of 1/2 inch plywood, and these are going to be the guides for the locking feature of the jig. I cut some spacers out of the 1/2 inch plywood, slightly over 1/4 inch, to have a slightly larger 1/4 inch slot, so my 1/4 20 bolts can slide easily through this slot. While those are drying, I decided to put my stopper at the end of the jig. This will hold the piece so you can actually push it through your saw. Just added some glues for some added strength, and I'll add 2 screws. Now you can see my guides. Just going to install those. I have some 1/4 20 wing nuts, bolts. I'll put a fender washer on those, and I'll attach those to the jig. Now the jig is finished. Let's go try it out. So here I've marked a piece of wood with a 3-inch line on the top and a 2-inch line on the bottom, giving me a 1-inch taper along that piece of wood. I've lined the lines up with my miter slot, and now I'm just moving the jig up to the piece of wood, and that will set the taper. Once my jig is locked down, I just move the fence to my layout line, line up my blade with the layout line, lock my fence down, and I'm ready to make my cut. A very easy jig to make tapers on your table saw. Hey gang, and that's it for this one. Oh, quick easy project, make your own taper jig. Hope you like it. If you do like these type of videos, smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I'm always uploading new projects. And remember guys, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. Alright guys, take care. See ya.